Alrighty. Well, then let's waste no time. Another session, more stupid bullshit. Let's get going. Alright, so starting off, I believe last time, Blouse's character asked Crow if they needed anything. Let's start with that. Okay, so Crow will turn to Sid and be like, "Hey, thanks for the offer, kid, but it's fine. We got more than enough connections to keep a hold of things, but thanks for the offer." Alright, so then Crow will turn to you guys and be like, well, everything that just happened aside. And then he'll turn to Nicholas and Ebony and be like, well, you want to just get your match over with, kids? Nicholas will push up his glasses and be like, yes, that's fine with me, though I would ask that afterwards we maybe go check on Clover. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Alright, get in there, you two. Alright, so Nicholas and Ebony will get in for their match. And now go check willpower scores to see who is starting this. Okay, willpower. Nicholas has 1, and Ebony has 2. Alright, Ebony will start this. Okay. Ebony is going to open up with a attack with her ranged weapon. So she's going to take out her megaphone, and she's going to try and take a shot at Nicholas. That's 2. Okay, so let's see this. It is her ranged accuracy, so that is going to be... Alright, cool. Get the feeling Nicholas might be able to dodge this. Just call it a hunch. Agility plus perception. And for Nicholas, that is 4. Okay, Nicholas literally can't fuck this up. He literally cannot fuck this up. That is beyond not fucking it up. Alright, so Ebony takes out her megaphone, takes a shot at Nicholas, and Nicholas just casually sidesteps it like, I'm sorry, was that supposed to hit?
Pushes up his glasses.
Please, try harder. And Ebony will. She'll take another shot at him. Alright, so... Okay,
This one has a...
That one has a chance to hit.
That one's...
Though I feel like Nicholas is still going to, yep.
Double 22!
So Ebony takes another shot at him. Nicholas has to try to dodge this one. They're like, okay, she's getting a read on me. And then Ebony will use her last action to move in. And with that, it's Nicholas's turn. Not one to be outdone, Nicholas is going to show her how it's really done, and he's going to take a shot at her. He's going to take out his magnum and line up a shot. Alright, that's
Rudy Tooty point and shooty. Ooh, that's a good shot.
Yeah, that could very much hit. Let's see if Ebony can dodge this. Okay, so that's plus 6. Alright, survey says, yes, she can.
Oh, she dodges it.
These two can't hit each other.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy, here we go. It's Millie Marvin all over again.
No, it's just Dark Souls. They're just rolling. Keep rolling.
Alright, Ebony will dodge the shot, and Nicholas will be like, I missed. Well, let's try that again. I surely won't miss this time.
Man who misses again.
Exact same
Oh,
roll.
oh my god, if it's another 22 on the freaking evasion roll.
All right, will she? I can't. I can't.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Dudes. This is so
Yes, we have actual video evidence of this absolute bollocks right now.
okay, so these two are very adept at rolling away and dodging each other's attacks.
They must be Dark Souls speedrunners.
Okay, so what this?
So Nicholas is gonna move in, and he's gonna try and get into melee range with his last action because fucking range isn't working for either of them. All right, Ebony's turn. She'll move in and she'll go for the strike.
Listen, your ranged attacks suck. Go for your melee. Like I think.
All right, so Ebony will turn her megaphone into its cutlass form and try and take a swipe at him. Four.
Okay.
That could maybe hit. But now Nicholas is going to attempt to dodge this one.
If it rolls 22 again, I'm actually gonna.
Let's see.
If it rolls 22 again, I'm gonna be so mad.
All right, so 9 for his. That's a 9 for his dodge. Triple check. Constant checking on stats while I'm playing. I am the best GM in the world. All right, yes. Oh wow,
Oh, finally a hit!
She's finally gonna get a hit. Wow.
Finally, someone hit.
The stalemate is broken. Okay, so let's roll that damage. So 1d6 plus 3.
That gives him
4 damage.
ooh, oof. Not a very good damage, but you know, it's some damage.
The stalemate is broken. That's the important part. And she's gonna try it again.
Gonna swing one more time.
That's slightly worse. But you never know.
Slightly.
Nicholas could fuck up. He's not gonna fuck up. He's very much not gonna fuck up, and that's a counterattack.
Ooh. Okay, here we go. That's where the big. Yep.
Okay, 1d6 plus his strength, which Nicholas's strength is 1. Ooh, good hit.
Nice.
All right, so Ebony goes for another swing at Nicholas. Nicholas sees this one's coming, ducks it, and gives her a good swipe with his weapon in its melee form, which is just almost comically oversized Bowie knife.
An effective weapon. I like this. Good start.
All right, and with her last action, Ebony's gonna back off. All right, so Nicholas is not one to let her get away. He's gonna actually he's just gonna take he's gonna reload first of all, and then he's gonna take 2 more shots at her. He's like, I will hit her with my gun. God damn it. All right, so +7. All right, shot number 1. I feel like this one's gonna hit.
I feel like this one's gonna boom.
Call it a hunch. Okay. Yep, and that's extra dice.
Yep. Good dodge roll, but not good enough.
Not good enough. The boss read you this time. All right, plus his agility. Oh, yeah, that's a nice 4. Oof. That's a hit and a half.
Nice.
Ebony's like, God damn it, when did we switch to Smash Ultimate? This is bullshit. All right, and now for shot number 2. Well, this one hits as well. Good. Or not. Nope, Ebony dodges that one.
Another fucking 22 on the dodge rolls. Well, at least it's not consecutive. I'm assuming it's Millie's, not Millie, Ebony's turn now. Fucking,
Yep.
what?
All right, reload, and now Ebony will take 2 shots. This will work eventually.
This will work, I promise.
I promise this can work. Plus 2. That's not working. That first shot. I mean, Nicholas literally can't spill his spaghetti on this one because of his plus 9. He literally can't. Yeah. Casual sidestep. And Ebony's taking damage. See, I did it too. 1d6 plus 4. Ouch.
Perfect 8 out of 8. Nicholas just reading Ebony really well right now.
Take a look, Ebony. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. All right, now for the attempted second shot. Now
There's a slim chance, but
Nicholas would have to hardcore drop his spaghetti on this. Are you fucking serious?
well, favors defense. It just barely.
All right,
Dodge.
so Nicholas casually and effortlessly dodges the first one. The second one, he almost catches him off guard.
Oh, whoa!
Oh well.
That nearly hit my glasses.
Okay, Nicholas. No, don't get cocky.
It nearly whacks him right on the glasses, but
All right.
close enough.
So Nicholas will take one more shot at her. Let's see how this goes.
Oh my, this is.
Nope, Millie will dodge that, and Nicholas is like, okay, screw this. One action to move in, and he's going to take a swipe at her with his Bowie knife.
Also, you called her Millie again.
Yep, see, I'm bad at this.
Best DM ever, guys!
I'm the best. 27 out of 10.
Okay, but now let's see if freaking
Millie dodging. All right, so that is a 5.
melee.
Oh my god,
Oh,
he almost nat 20.
Oh,
All right.
I have a good feeling this will hit.
Oh yeah, that is hitting.
Oh, it's maximized.
Yep. All right, so that is a 2d6 plus his strength, so that's a 13. Oof.
God, Nicholas just going in right now. Like, things do not look good for Ebony down there.
Yeah. All right, it's her turn. She will reload, and then she's gonna take 2 swipes at him. It's just like, you gotten close. Well, I'm gonna attack you. So then 4. All right. He's probably dodging that. Yeah, very much. See, this is what I thought Sid versus Lily was gonna be. Alright, so she's taken this. Only 3 damage. Not too bad.
I think one of them needs to change up their game. Ebony really needs to change up her game plan.
She's gonna try something. If that doesn't work, she's gonna bust something out. Alright. And then the second attempt at hitting Nicholas. You know, this is going so well right now. Oh, hey, there's a hit.
Oh, she actually got one. Nice.
She got a thing. All right.
How much can she do with thing?
1d6 plus 3. Hey,
okay,
not bad.
Made good of it.
All right, now it's Nicholas's turn. Nicholas is actually going to go for a charge attack, so the rest of his capacity. And so he's going to go for the charge melee attack. So that is going to be, it's going to be a plus 8, all right. Wow.
Oof.
Nicholas, please. Nicholas, please. And that's a
Nicholas, not now.
Nicholas,
don't choke.
You're spaghetti. -7. All right, that's his turn. And he's like, all right, now I'm going. All right, can Ebony not spill her spaghetti on the melee here?
Well, she's got a prime opening. She can capitalize on it. We'll find out.
Well,
Ooh, that's
it's still better than Nicholas's, but he can.
it's average, but we'll see what happens. Nicholas can probably dodge this. Yep, he's able to.
Yeah, no counterattack, thankfully.
That's comfortably dodging it.
All right, Nicholas' turn. He will back up, reload.
That's 2 actions.
And then take another shot.
One shot, one opportunity. Sees everything he ever wanted in one moment. But
Mom,
I think
spaghetti.
he let it slip. I think he let it slip.
This is hysterical.
Is Nicholas going to lose because he chokes at the end?
Oh man. All right. Well. So that is plus Ebony's agility. Oh, that's just a flat d6 then. 3. All right, that's his turnover.
Just a flat and Ebony. Those are pretty accurate words.
All right, Ebony will take her own shot at him. +2.
What is with the rolls? Why are they suck all of a sudden?
And that's okay. That is a counterattack. Oh my god. Please. We don't have pots for all this spaghetti, guys.
Nicholas, what the fuck? You have this one. Just finish her.
That's actually a good observation by Peter. He's making mistakes because his confident demeanor is starting to fade because he's like, how am I screwing this up?
Okay, back in character. I'm like, this is He's lost his calculated offense.
Oh, but it's fine. He can, because he's gonna dodge that. Nicholas, I swear to fucking God, if you nat one. That's, okay, that's not nat one-ing. Good.
I mean, Ebony's doing well with this opportunity given her in the counter. But
Alright, so she's taking this damage here. Alright, that's 5.
Ebony a little bit on the verge.
Alright, it's Nicholas's turn. Nicholas is going to spend 2 of his actions to pull away as far as he can. And then he's just going to reload.
That is not exactly the smartest move from Nicholas.
I had this calculated to a T. How is it falling apart? Alright, Ebony's turn. She'll reload. She'll move into range. She won't go for a ranged attack. She's going to use her semblance. She's going to try and screech at him. Alright, so let's see this. So her semblance roll. Alright, so. Okay. So for her semblance, that is a quick, so that is agility plus willpower, so that's only going to be a +2. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, Peter's wise. Peter's wise. Oh dear.
Oh Dios mio.
Alright, well, he's going to try and resist this. So endurance plus perception. And he's not able to.
Ooh. That ain't good.
So by failing that, he's losing an action next turn. Because he is now staggered. Alright, so over to Nicholas's turn. He's a little rattled right now. And not just because his ears are ringing. It's like, how is this falling apart? It just. He will try and take 2 more shots at Ebony. Alright, shot number 1. Nicholas. Nicholas. Nicholas!
What?
That's a counterattack. Ow. Nicholas, no, you're spaghetti. Nicholas will hear Peter say that, be like, he's right. Just collect yourself, Sinclair. Deep breath in, deep breath out. He'll calm himself and he'll go for his next shot. See, that's better.
777.
Jackpot!
Oh. Wow.
So Nicholas gets himself together and takes a shot. However, Ebony sees it coming and dodges out of the way. And that's his whole turn because he lost it because of her semblance. Ebony, seeing she might have a working strategy, is going to try it again. Though he could very much resist this. But can he? No, Nicholas. Nicholas. Come on, dude. Oh, God, it's by 5. Well, this is about to get worse then.
Nicholas, this. And Lilac is just shaking her head.
Since that's by 5, he's stunned now. So that means he loses his next turn. Oh boy. Alright. So Ebony is going to take 2 more shots at Nicholas, who's very, very unsteady from her screeching even louder than last time. So, let's see. Does Nicholas still have it in him to dodge? Will he even need to? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright, shot number 1. Oh, okay, no, it's good. She's also spilling her spaghetti.
Oh my god, this match is.
Botcha mania. Boom!
Oh my. Whoa!
Well. Alright, so Ebony lines up her first shot, and Nicholas, thinking about what Peter said again, he's like, right, I can't blow this now. And he just effortlessly dodges that. And like, okay, that beat it by so much. He counterattacks, but fuck it, I'm I'm giving him maximum damage for that. As well as fucking, oh my god, that's my 50. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Maximum damage off the extra dice. So that's a 2d6 plus 4. That is goddamn. Oh, that's 16. Boom.
Oh. Oh my. Well, Nicholas might just, And that is just.
Alright, so. So she still has another shot. Unfortunately for Nicholas, even if Ebony misses, he's still losing his next turn, so he kind of needs to pick up the pace. So she's going to try that. She's going to try her second shot. Okay, I think that counterattack is shaking Ebony a bit.
The tides might have turned back.
Okay, well she's only getting the 1d6 counterattack, so that's good. But I mean that could still be it. As a matter of fact, yes it is.
Wow.
So Ebony, shaken from just this explosion of refiled confidence from Nicholas, sort of shakily misses her shot. Nicholas takes aim and gets her right in the chest. Well, goddamn. The winner is Nicholas Sinclair.
That got. And just like. Good job there, Nicholas.
Nicholas adjusts his glasses, takes a deep breath, and walks over to Ebony. Good match. And Ebony's like, hey, listen, you gotta learn to deal with stuff not going your way. Because if this kind of thing happened when we were fighting someone that wasn't gonna not kill you, there would have been a problem. Yes, I'm aware. Notes for later. And with that, they make their way back to their teams.
Good.
Nicholas, as he comes back to the stands, will actually look over at Peter and be like, "Well, thank you for the pep talk." Nicholas will smile and be like, "And I very much appreciate it." All right, then Crow will look to all of you and be like, "All right, well, with that out of the way, if you could all make your way back into the arena." And they do, starting with Lily, Nicholas, and Ebony, followed by Dakota, and then Peyton. The rest of you follow in?
Yeah. I'm going to follow in right about here.
All right. And then there's Marvin, and then Gilda. All right, well, those were certainly some very eventful fights, kids. Y'all did good. Now then, with that out of the way, we have one more piece of business to take care of.
Oh?
As you all know, the way things work here at Beacon is we put you into teams of 4 and we assign you a team leader. We have the teams, it's time to assign the leaders.
Just thinking to herself, well, maybe this will redeem today.
All right, so Crow will start by looking over at Dakota's group. Be like, all right, Dakota, Ebony, Marvin, and Peyton. You guys are our first team, and you'll be led by Dakota. Dakota smiles like, wait, me? Thank you, I'm honored. And then he will look over at your guys' group.
Mm-hmm.
Lilac Towns, Peter Anderson, Vermilion Duffy, and Sid Shikari. You're our second team, and you will be led by, pause for dramatic effect,
Smug grin on her face.
Sid Shikari.
Oh. Well then.
Sid will, Crow will give Sid a nod, and then he'll turn to Lily, Gilda, and Nicholas and be like, and you guys are another team. Unfortunately, your appointed leader isn't here right now. After saying that, he's going to turn back to your guys' group, and he's going to specifically look over at Peter and be like, hey, kid, listen, I appreciate you dealt with that situation, considering how bad it could have gotten, but if it wouldn't be a problem, could you maybe go grab her real quick?
All right.
Nicholas will look over at Peter and be like, I guarantee she's over by the fountain. You'll most likely find her there.
And Lilac with just hiding a dejected look on her face.
All right, so as Peter makes his way to find Clover, Dakota will walk over to Lilac and be like, Lilac, did you hear I'm my team leader? That's great.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Dakota sort of tilts his head. It's like, what's wrong?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, if you need to talk, just come find me. And he'll go back to his team. Then you see Ebony lean in and whisper something to Dakota, and he sort of has a face like, oh, oh. You make the assumption Ebony explained to Dakota why you're so down. All right, so Peter makes his way out of the arena, heads to the fountain, and sure enough, Clover's sitting there, just sort of staring at the ground rather dejectedly. Clover hears you, continues staring at the ground, and is like, just leave me alone. She doesn't sound angry or anything. She sounds distraught. Clover will stand up from the fountain, not looking at you, but say, "Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I've been a complete twat to you guys. It's just where I was raised, weakness is death. Okay? I know for a fact that if it wasn't for the fact I was here and she's struggling to talk right now. Clover sort of quietly chuckles. Again, where I was raised, They didn't really tell me there was much of a difference. Clover sort of thinks over what you say and then says, "Yeah, I know you're right. It's just..." She'll then look over at her arm and transform it into a Bayo arm again, though she'll only transform her hand into the claws. As much as I try to act like it, this isn't a gift. This is just a curse I learned to deal with. But today, even though it's always been my trump card, it just... You just bitch slapped it away like it was nothing, and you see your hand start shaking. She'll look at your metal arm and just sort of mull over it. Yeah, I guess in a way we both kind of understand the feeling. Clover will examine, the scars, figure all you've been through, and be like, yeah, you're right. Hey, listen, I know we got off to literally the worst start possible, but fresh start? Alright, Clover will weakly smile, walk over to you, and shake your hand. Then she's going to pull you in close and whisper something into your ear. Then I'm going to DM Slash now because only he gets to know it for now. Alright. That's what she whispers to you. Clover will sort of chuckle and be like, "Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, let's not keep him waiting any longer. Let's go back." You guys will get to know this information eventually. But for now, yeah, Clover and Peter will make their way back to the arena. Alright, so let me go to my icons. Let me grab Clover, put you back in. There we go. Shift you guys over. Clover here. There we go. Alrighty. Crow will see Peter and Clover come back and be like, well, there she is. Alright, now I can finish up. Clover, Lily, Nicholas, and Gilda, you guys are a team. And Clover, you're going to be the team leader. The rest of her team give her a round of applause, like, well, congratulations, Clover. Yeah, that's really not. And then Clover will speak up and be like, no, I don't want to be the leader. And her team just sort of looks over her like, hang on a second. Clover, could you please repeat that? You heard me, Nicholas. I don't want to be the leader.
Wait, she's declining the position?
Ebony looks
Why?
over rather surprised, like, apparently she is.
Why though?
Crow will actually, look over at Glinda and be like, again, can she do that? And Glinda, rather surprised, is like, I mean, there's nothing that says she can't, but, uh, well, your team has to have a leader, so I don't know how. And then Clover will say, all right then, I nominate Lily. And Lily's like, me?
I
Lily
mean,
is very confused. She's like, but, why me?
I suppose if you're not gonna take it, you can appoint someone who should. This is an interesting development.
Nicholas will adjust his glasses again and be like, I second Clover's decision. Gilda will look over and nod, indicating she thirds it.
If it's a unanimous decision by the rest of her team, even
Clover, this isn't a good idea. You're more equated to be Lee. Clover will stop Lily and be like, Lily, remember what you pulled today. You got your shit together immensely, and you showed no fear. Despite how you are, you didn't hesitate. You have qualities that scream leader more than I do. I'm just an angry, screaming jackass most of the time, she says before chuckling.
or I suppose Lily is now their team's leader then.
Ebony will be like, yeah, I guess she is. You can tell everyone's rather surprised, especially Clover's team, because Clover had a tendency to brag to them about how she's totally going to be appointed their team leader and whatnot. Well, all right. Crow would take a swig from his flask and then be like, I guess, could the team leaders please step forward then? Dakota will be the first to step forward, followed by Sid. Lily's still hesitating. She's still very nervous, but Clover will give her a confident push forward. and then she'll step forward with the rest of them. All right, kids, as of right now, you are responsible for leading your teams. Your team will be there to support you, but it's up to you guys to give them guidance. Are you all certain that you're up to this? Dakota will confidently nod his head. Lily, still unsure, looks back at the rest of her team. They all give her a nod. Clover especially says to her, "You can do this, Lily." Lily will look back up at Crow and nod. "Yes, I am." Well, all right then. That's all settled. Congratulations to all of you. Lily will go back to her team, as will Dakota. Well, that was certainly very eventful. All right, with that out of the way, it's time to move on to something else. Time to start exercising something with your partner system.
Oh.
All right, so will the following people please group up? Group number 1, Vermilion Duffy and Ebony Slate and Lilac Towns and Dakota Diamond. Ebony will be the first to step forward.
All right then.
And then Millie, and then Dakota, and then Lilac.
Yep. Lilac will go find her partner and just be like, "Oh, okay."
All right. Each of your groups are going to be given a little something to do today. So you 4, once we're done here, are going to be going with Miss Schnee.
Lilac thinks about it for a few seconds and realizes, "Oh, wait, that's. I'm gonna need to keep a watchful eye on Vermilion then."
Oh no. Yeah, Ebony just looks over at Millie. It's just like, oh, god damn it.
Well, Dakota, this is that's gonna be fun.
All right. Group number 2. Sid Shikari and Marvin Pines. Marvin will walk over to where Sid is. All right, guess we're up then. And Lily Whisperwood and Nicholas Sinclair. Well, this should be most interesting. All right. And that just leaves Peter Anderson and Gilda Howler and Clover Sampson and Peyton Hart. Ooh, I wonder what we're going to get to do. This is going to be fun. Gilda will smile and give a nod at Peter. All right. So for the last 2 groups, you both have flights to catch. Clover sort of tilts her head like, what do you mean flights to catch? Well, this was mostly Miss Schnee's idea, but you guys are going to meet some of her old friends.
Wait, old friend.
He'll look over at Peter's group and be like, well, I hope none of you guys are, well, anti-faunus, because you guys are going to be going to meet the White Fang's current leader.
Wait.
Clover's like, wait, we're going to meet Blake Belladonna. That's right, kid.
But isn't she in? Oh, is it safe for them to do that?
Crow will look over at Lilac and be like, "Yeah, don't worry. She's in a perfectly safe location. There's no threat."
Okay, it's just a little bit concerning about the whole with her current situation.
Crow will take another swig of his flask and be like, "Kid, don't worry. Blake knows how to handle herself."
All right then.
And he'll turn over to Sid's group next. And well, I'm sure most of you can deduce who you're meeting then. He says that, but you can tell there's a tinge of sadness to it because, well, as you were explained,
Right.
as it was explained in your first history class, um, one member of Team RWBY is still MIA. So, out of character, congratulations, Blouse. Your group is gonna go meet the Pun Master.
Wait. Oh, and these people are going to
Get your goddamn it, Barbs ready.
in character. She's like, if they're going to see Blake, and I'm going with these people to see Weiss, that leaves. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well then, I hope you kids all have fun. Crow will give you a quick salute, and then he'll head off with Glinda. Around that time, Weiss will walk into the room and walk up to Millie, Ebony, Dakota, and Lilac. Well, you four are coming with me. I hope that will be all right. Ebony sort of instinctively holds an arm behind Millie just in case.
Uh, yeah. Should be an interesting time, Miss Schnee. You can tell that like her voice is still just like a little bit. She's not feeling too great. Oh dear.
All right, so Weiss will about turn and head out, and I'll assume your group follows her.
I see no reason not to. Unless Millie decides to collapse again, but I think she's managed to avoid at least that.
Yeah, and Ebony's ready anyway. So, next up is going to be Sid's group. Lily still looks really unsure. She's like, she'll look over at Sid and be like, I don't know. Do you really think I'm ready for this, Mr. Shikari? Oh, all right. Thank you for the kind words, Mr. She catches herself. Sid? Marvin will turn to the group and be like, well, all right, guys. Looks like we got a flight to catch. Let's go. And Penny will come in and lead your group to your transport. And then that just leaves Peter's group. Clover looks like she's still kind of processing this. She's like, we're meeting Blake Belladonna. It's like I can't. Peyton will speak up and be like, "Yeah, this is gonna be fun." All right, and with that, Coco will walk over and lead your group to your transport. All right, let's get out of this arena. Okay, so we got 3 things to get through. Let's see. We're going to start with. Well, since we're still at the academy, we'll start with the group with Weiss. So we'll start with Lilac and Millie's group. As you guys are walking with Weiss looks back for a moment, sees Lilac sort of eyeing Dakota. Dakota looks back at you, and you sort of turn away, and she just sort of makes a mental note of that.
Well, all right. So where are we going?
Weiss, while still walking, is going to say to you, I'm going to show you something rather interesting. She will lead you to an elevator, and she will step in and motion for the 4 of you to come in with her. Dakota will be the first to go in, the chipper lad.
Lilac will actually wait for Millie to get in, just to make sure she gets in. I don't want to leave anyone behind. Yeah. So Ebony would go in second then.
Yep.
All right.
So I assume followed by Lilac and then Millie.
Yep. In we go. Up we go. Up or down? I don't know.
Down we go. As the elevator descends, eventually it comes to sort of a glass viewing part of the elevator ride, and you can see just this huge, sprawling underground vault.
Oh my.
Ebony will sort of make note of this and be like, oh my god, they actually managed to rebuild it after what happened at the fall of Beacon? Weiss will nod and be like, yes, it took a while, but we did.
You guys rebuilt? Wow.
Ebony will actually turn over to Millie and be like, you see, the long and short of it is, this place housed one of Beacon's sacred treasures. It was one of the things that Salem was after. Weiss will nod and be like, indeed. Unfortunately, back then, she, in the end, was able to get her hands on it. But she's no longer a problem anymore.
Thankfully. And I'm sure definitely in partly thanks to you.
As the elevator's about to stop at the floor of the vault, Weiss will sort of seriously say to all of you, now listen, I know you will tell that your teammates what you see here today. All I ask is that you share it with no one else other than them. All right?
Very well.
Everybody will nod and be like, okay. Geez, she sounds serious. She'll sort of whisper to Millie.
And Lilac just goes over to Dakota. It's like, well, this just got a lot. This just got a lot more serious.
All right, the elevator will make ground floor and open. Weiss will walk ahead of you and lead you over to a sort of area of the vault that has like 3 pods in it. They're very fogged up, so if there's anything in them, you can't really see.
Do.
Thank you. So anyway, she leads you over there and is like, this is something we've been keeping a secret since a little while after Salem was defeated by my team.
And why are you informing us about this?
Because, and Weiss will sort of dim the seriousness a little and crack a small smile. I can already tell you kids are going to be very mischievous. I'm not stupid. I know you're probably going to find this place if we didn't show you beforehand. It's best you find this out from us and not on your own.
I suppose that's not a bad line of thought.
Dakota will smile and be like, yeah, it's not really that far off. So anyway, what is it you want to show us? Weiss will turn to Ebony and be like, dear, if you would please walk over to the center pod and maybe, I don't know, defog it a little. Ebony will raise an eyebrow and be like, okay. So she'll walk up to the center pod. Weiss will point to a part of the pod, a higher part of the glass, and then we will sort of wipe it to defog it. It's like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be seeing. Then she sees what's in the pod, and she like stumbles backwards out of shock. What the fuck?
Okay, Ebony, you're probably overreacting.
And then Weiss will quickly
Oh my.
finish defogging it. In the pod, you see a woman wearing on one arm a single black glove with black hair, a red dress, and what looks to be a mask over one of her eyes.
You.
Ebony's like, it turns to Weiss like worried. It's like, Mishni, please pardon my language, but what the fuck is Cinderfall doing here?
More importantly, how do you capture? I assume capture her.
Weiss will start with Lilac's question. It wasn't really that hard, seeing as Salem did most of the work for us. During the fight where we killed Salem, Miss Fall here was knocked into an unconscious state and we were able to retrieve her. We figured it was best to keep her somewhere we can keep an eye on her, considering, well, everything.
God. This is quite the development.
Ebony stands up and brushes herself off, and it's just like, well, it's fine. I'm sure she's not going to be too much of a threat. I'm sure she's lost the Fall Maiden's power. Weiss will cut her off and be like, no, she very much still possesses the Fall Maiden's power. Ebony will be like, what is wrong with you people? Why are you keeping a woman this dangerous here?
I assume it has to do with the powers.
Weiss will turn to Lilac and nod. Exactly. Besides keeping an eye on her to make sure nothing goes wrong, it's better she stay here alive so we can keep the powers in check rather than her potentially dying and then we have to track them down again.
You just better hope this thing holds up, or else all this good work could be undone just like that.
Trust me, even if she were to wake up, it would be a long time before she'd be in any condition to do any actual harm.
I pray you're correct.
So do I, Miss Towns. So do I. Anyway, There's a few other things I wish to share with you. Follow me, please. She'll walk back to the elevator, but then she'll hold an arm out to Lilac and be like, if the rest of you could please go on ahead, we'll catch up. And Dakota will sort of be like, okay, well, see you later, Lilac.
Yeah, see you later.
So the
I'll see
three
you
of
in a
you,
sec.
the three of you will head to the elevator, and then Weiss will pull her arm back from Lilac.
So, why? I don't know what I'm doing anymore, Miss Snee.
Weiss will get straight to the point and be like, Miss Towns, when do you plan to inform that boy how you feel about him?
Do I what now?
Don't be daft, Miss Towns. It's very obvious. Just not to him, apparently.
Oh, this is a lovely day. First I'm beaten, then I'm then I'm not appointed the leader role, and now I'm being accused of having feelings for her. Oh my goodness.
Weiss will sort of cut you off and then tell you, deadly serious, Miss Towns, don't make the same mistake I did.
Pardon me?
Weiss will take a deep breath and be like, his name was Neptune. We were both students here, back long before everything with Salem happened, and I never convinced myself to say anything to him. We never got very far, and we we can't now because he he. You can tell she's struggling to get it out.
Oh, um,
That's
I
that damned Adam Taurus. Everything that is wrong in Remnant right now is because of him.
I I I didn't realize you were serious about this.
She'll turn around to face Lilac, and like you look at her face, you can tell she is doing her best to hold back tears right now. She looks at you and he says again, I implore you, Miss Towns, do not repeat my mistake. Tell him while he's still here for you to tell him.
I just don't know. Now is not the time, though. Now is not the time.
Just do it before it's too late, is all I ask of you.
I suppose. I'm
I
just
I won't have
still.
I won't have one of my students repeating my errors.
Thank you. Well, I'm just still very much distraught over today's events. So I apologize for my earlier conduct.
It's most alright. Anyway, let's join the others before they worry about us.
Sure. Also, am I really that obvious?
Not terribly, but again, you're just lucky he hasn't noticed yet.
I suppose. When the time is right. Right now, I've got someone to prove wrong.
Oh, and one last thing, Miss Towns.
Hmm?
I know you're very distraught about not being appointed leader, but rest assured it is not because we think you lack the credentials.
Thank you, I suppose.
Now then, let's be on our way. And Weiss will start walking back towards the elevator.
All right.
So Weiss and Lilac will rejoin the rest of you. Dakota will sort of tilt his head and inquire, "So what were you guys talking about?"
Just some friendly advice.
Weiss will turn
Millie,
to Dakota and be like, she'll tell you when the time is right, Dakota. Well, okay.
Millie, maybe later I can let you in on what I was just talking about.
As the elevator starts to ascend, you make note that Ebony can't take her eyes off the pod in the distance. The pod holding Cinder. She's like, "I seriously hope you guys have at least 20 backup plans in case shit goes tits up."
We'll be fine, I think.
Rest assured, we do not plan to let Beacon fall again. The elevator will send back to where you guys entered it, and you'll walk back into the academy proper.
Well, that was certainly an eventful moment. Thank you, Miss Schnee.
You're most welcome. All right then, let us be on our way then. So she'll continue walking down the hall with you guys following her. Alrighty, so we have a little more business to deal with that group, but I'm going to use that as a stinger, so we shall come back to them at the end.
Okay.
Alright, so next up, we are going to be going with Sid's group. There's just going to be a lot of plot with Peter's group, so I'm saving that for the last.
All right.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the transport. You get in and you are taken to a very nice sort of like scenic forest area with you can see like a small, well, fairly small sort of wood cabin in the distance. You're touched off a little ways away. It's like a 5-minute walk from where that cabin was. The pilot turns to you guys and it's like, "All right, we'll be back for you in about an hour or so. So I guess make the most of your time before taking off and heading back to the academy." Marvin will turn to Sid and be like, "Well, it's time to see what they wanted us to talk about." All right, and the four of you will make your way to the cabin. You will arrive there, and then which one of you is going to knock on the door?
Goku.
God damn it. All right, you're going to knock.